Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe, Jeff's finishing counting the safe and closed the door and went and wiped the report on the computer just as the other door slammed. And as Jeff turned and saw it's Justin. Oh, I'm sorry, did I startle you just like you almost killed my brother Nate? That matters not of your concern. Give me one reason why I shouldn't end you right now. You know, if you're so tough, go ahead and do it so it can be finished. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Maria's apartment, Maria got the door and it's set with 2 suitcases. I trust you made the decision about us. Yeah, I have. And as Seth came in and put the suitcase door just as Maria closed the door and came towards him, and as they kissed each other and pulled back. I am so happy you're back in my life. I feel the same way about you. Meanwhile, at Kristen and Michael's apartment, Kristen's looking at a picture of Alicia as Nate came in and closed the door. And as Kristen saw and got up and came towards him. I got your call, which I'm glad. I've been looking all for you. Well, we need no more. And as Kristen began kissing Nate, but he stopped her and she sensed something wrong. What's wrong? You sure you want to do this? I don't give a damn about my brother. This is my life and I get to choose who I want to be with. I mean your husband. You don't have to worry because he's out of the picture. Maybe for good. And as Kristen and Nate began kissing each other. Meanwhile, at Vince and Angela's house in the living room, Rachel, Aaron, and Vince are talking. Do you know where she's taking them? That's just it. I don't. I really don't get to why she feels the need to take Adrian and run. It seems very foolish. I gotta find him. Say no more. We'll do it. Meanwhile, in Flagstaff, Arizona, at the Amtrak station, Helen's looking at pictures of her and Vince. And as she thinking, the sacrifices I've made to give you up, just so Isabella can have you. No matter, my love will come along. I wouldn't count on it. And as Helen turned and see Angela aiming a gun at her. How did you find me? It doesn't matter, since my life is over thanks to you. And I think it's time I return the favor. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe in the office, Jeff and Justin are talking. Well, come on, tough guy. You want to end me, right? Let's see what you got. You have no idea. Would you shut up with the threats? I'm not scared of your family. Well, you should be. And as Justin pushed Jeff, and Jeff pushed Justin back. Really? Yeah. And as Justin punched Jeff to the ground, and Jeff got up and came towards Justin, but Kyle came in and blocked them. Stop it. This is not going to happen. And as Emily came in, seriously? We can hear you guys from outside. One of you want to tell us what the hell is going on here? Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Seth and Maria's apartment in the living room, Maria and Seth are talking. So Carly broke things off with you. Yeah, so it seems. She wants you and I to have another shot. She knows about us. She knows I still love you. And dating her was, yeah, I know, it was a rebound. But overall, I feel the same way about you. Which leaves us with one thing to do. And as Seth came and got his divorce papers, and Maria went and got hers from the cabinet. This will be final in a couple days. Yeah, unless we change that. Meanwhile, in Kristen and Michael's apartment in the living room, Kristen and Nate are in a kiss and pull away. Wow. That was amazing. I'm glad we remember our encounter. Jeff won't come between us. I promise. I'm not worried about him. We're gonna be together in the end. I love you. Why don't you and I get to know each other much better? How so? Well, let me turn on some music. And as Kristen got her iPhone and plugged into the stereo and turns on some music. How about this? Sounds good to me. Why don't we pick up where we left off? And as Kristen and Nate begin kissing each other, and Nate led her to the back and closed the room of the bedroom. And as Nate took off his shirt and Kristen take off hers, and as Nate led her to the bed, which they got on, and Nate begins making love to Kristen. Passionate love. Meanwhile, in Vince and Angela's house, in the living room, Rachel, Aaron, and Vince are talking. Look, I appreciate that, but the two of you are in the honeymoon, which we can take later. Adriana needs her parents together. You know, the more we're talking, the far Angela's getting away. And as someone knocked on the door. And as Vince got up and went and got the door. And it's Rita and Adam. Our parents text us to what happened. Speaking of which, are they? Yeah, and as Rita and Adam came in and Vince closed the door. But they're gonna help out first thing when they get back, and Julian's staying at home in case Angela come back. So let me get this straight. The morning she came to get Adriana, she knew all along she was gonna take her. Yeah, and if I wasn't occupied I would have seen it. And as Isabella came from the kitchen. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Isabella, well, that's too bad, cause I'm here. Are you saying it's my fault? Am I to blame for all this? Meanwhile, in Flagstaff, Arizona, outside the Amtrak station, Angela's aiming a gun at Helen. You do realize this is a public place where anyone can see you, right? Frankly, I don't give a damn, Helen. The fact is, you sold me out and now my marriage is done. Which again, caused by you. Here's how things gonna go down. You're coming with me to the hotel room. Really, yeah. Notice there's barely anyone out here? That's because I paid any bystander to look the other way. Plus, I have people. You mean our family? I get it. But people are walking about. Yeah, not looking this way. Now, I can find out the real truth why Wall suddenly disappeared. I hold the shots, not you. So that leaves you with two choices. You can either come quiet with me to the hotel so we can continue this plan. Or we can do this the hard way and I can end you right here, right now. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe in the office, Emily, Kyle, Jeff, and Justin are talking. Nothing's going on. Really? It seemed like there's more than nothing going on. The two of you look like you're about to kill each other. Well, I'm glad you realized that since you heard what happened. Yeah, we both get that, but this isn't the place. He walked in on me with intentions of killing me. Yeah, like you tried to kill my brother at Karen and Bradley's house. Really? Is that this is what about? Some stupid war between our families? Grams versus the Collins? You know damn well that war's never ended, and your family's a part of it, by the way. This isn't over. Enough. I think you need to leave now. And if I don't, then you can spend what's left of your life in jail. Good luck with that. And as Justin left the room. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Seth and Maria's apartment in the living room, Maria and Seth are talking. Are you seeing what I think you are? Yeah, I do. I love you, Maria, and only you. So we can rip these up? Absolutely. And as Seth and Maria rip up the paper. Good riddance. You know what? I have an idea. What is it? I think we should say our marriage vows. Like a renewal. You want to renew our vows? Yeah, I do. Right here, right now. I'll start first. I, Maria Conwell Graham, take you, Seth, to be my husband, to have and to hold, for better or worse, richer or poor, sickness and health as long as I shall live. I, Seth Graham, take you, Maria, to be my wife, to have and to hold, for better or worse, richer or poor, sickness and health, as long as I shall live. By the power vested in us, we are married again. I love how we incite that. Really? Yeah, I do. Now, to make it official. And as Seth and Maria begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, in Kristen and Michael's apartment, in the bedroom, Kristen and Nate are lying in bed. And Nate's saying something wrong for Kristen. You okay? For the first time, yeah, I am. Thanks for being so patient with me. When we first got together, yeah, I know. It was to keep my husband's paternity a secret. Look, I don't regret it at all. I love you, Kristen. And I love you too. In the coming weeks, my divorce is gonna be a little messy. Nothing I can't handle. You know what? Why don't we go to our other place where we can be alone with no distractions? I love the way you think. Yeah. After what happened, I really don't want to be here. Say no more. We can leave after round 2. Ooh. And as Kristen and Nate begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, in Vince and Angela's house, in the living room, Rachel, Aaron, Rita, Adam, Isabella, and Vince are talking. What's going on? Isabella, not yeah, I know. Also the fact that Angela took your daughter away from you. I told you she's not to be trusted. Afterwards, can you lay off her? I know you hate her, but she's also my sister. And I don't think for 1 second what happened, Adam, we all heard. Yeah, maybe Angela was put in a position. Adam's right. Then you both are foolish. Just like you are. Excuse me? You heard me. I know why you're here. You're using this opportunity to get close to my brother. Rita, no. I know what's going on. You don't have to lie. I know what I see here. Isabella, is there a way you can put your anger aside so we can all find Adriana? He's right. That's our priority. To make certain Adriana returns safe to our loved ones. And as Adam thinking, wherever you are, sis, I hope you're alright. Meanwhile, in Flagstaff, Arizona, outside the Route 66 Traveler Inn, Helen got out of the taxi, followed by Angela, who closed the door. And as the taxi drove away, and Helen towards to Angela. Who else is he? Shut up. I'm in charge here. Move. And as they head towards the room, and Angela stopped her just as they arrived. Let me make one thing clear to you. You're coming with us on this journey. It's quite clear I don't have a choice. Damn right. And as far as who's with us, my daughter Adriana and Sean, who's out of bounds to you. I am over Sean for good. Then this shouldn't be a problem. And as Sean got the door, and see who they are. What the hell is going on? And more importantly, why is Helen here? Sean, it's quite simple, really. And what's that? She's gonna help us on our journey to get us as far away we can from Vince and anybody else who tried to stop us.